Right. So, moving on, I'm going to introduce our speaker three for the day. And it's also happened to be, I believe, the youngest member of the Miracles Toastmaster Club. Okay, she graduated from she graduated diploma in accounting at UITM Jengke and has gotten into the dean's list. And now she's studying, pursuing her study in bachelor's in accounting at UITM Puncak Alam. And she's also part of the Jawatan Kuasa Pelajar Luar. And she's very, very excited to start creating miracles in her life. Her speech type is a speech to inspire, and her KPI is to inspire miracles Toastmaster members to take on new challenges. Nashitah Baharin or Nash, be courageous, Nashitah. Woo!
Wait, let me stand up first. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Okay, do you guys remember your first interview? Response number 1 if you remember, and response number 2 if you don't. Reply in the chat box. Okay, so some of you remember and some of you don't. So today I'll share my own. Rewinding back to 4 years ago, I received an email from Tenaga Nasional Berhad, aka TNB. They are currently finding new students for the scholarship. Wow, scholarship. Never I have thought in my life to ever apply for a scholarship to pursue my studies. Hence, I applied. I am very sure that I can get the scholarship because of my achievement, my position in clubs, and my participation in school activities. I am very excited for my first interview ever. I memorized everything about myself during the ride. Then here I am. Tenaga National University. The facility is huge, it's new, it's good, it's nice, and I started to imagine what my life would be if I can pursue my diploma here. Then we went into the building. I was very shocked. There were a lot of people for the same interview, men and women dressed in fabulous looking suits and styles, and I remember something. Damn, I was wearing a sport shoe. Can you believe it? A baju kurung and a sport shoe. Such a very not nice combination, especially for a scholarship interview. And that is the starting point where I started to feel down. Then I relaxed myself outside the interviewer's room. Relaxed? Of course not, with everyone around me were mumbling their speech. Then it's time. My interview. Here I go. I knocked. I went into the room, I gave the interviewers my certificates, and I sat in the chair provided. Here comes the first question. Tell us about yourself. Although I am very prepared for the beginner level question, I became blank. I did not realize a word I've been saying until I felt, wait, why am I answering this so easily? I spoke in Malay. There's nothing I can do anymore, so I just spoke in Malay for the whole interview. While the interviewers are flipping my certificates one by one, they found my certificates for Malay poem competition. Can you give us a poem? I froze. I never thought they would ask that kind of question, and I was very unprepared. I stuttered, and then they say, "It's okay, we give you time to think." It is not okay, my mind has become more miserable. I cannot think anymore. I don't know what to do. All I think about is, I want to go home. For the 2 to 3 minutes period, I only look outside the window, looking at the trees and leaves, and I was kind of enchanted by the way they were dancing with the wind. Wait, Nashitah, you have to wake up. You have to continue the interview. Then I'll be honest and say, sorry, I cannot do it. Of course, in Malay. There were about 8 questions they asked me that day, and I am sure you can imagine how miserable I was sitting in the interviewer's room for almost 20 minutes. So this interview actually makes me realize something. It makes me realize that my achievement in study does not help me with anything. Okay. I cannot speak. I do not know how to speak. I do not know what to speak. I don't have the courage to speak. I really want to forget this experience, my first interview, so that I do remember that I was fooling myself by signing up this scholarship. Okay, because of that, in my diploma, I stay away from all clubs and committees that have an interview session to recruit people. I have a very low confidence in myself. All I think about was, if I speak, I will fool myself. If I speak, I will be humiliated. And if I speak, I will fail. Then COVID came and you all have to stay at home. After a year and a half long staying at home, having nothing to do, no friends to talk to, no events to go to, no activity that I can do, I realized that my life has been so boring. When I get my bachelor's placement, do you think I still want to live like this anymore? Of course not. I decided that I want to change. I want to become more active. I want to be able to speak. I want to excel in studies. I want to excel in co-curriculum. I want to try and do everything that I never do. Basically, I want to be a new me. And one day, finding recruitment poster from the non-resident representative committee of UiTM Puncak Alam. They are finding new members for their committee. And yes, it has an interview. With the new mindset I made, I applied. Then it's time for the interview. Just a virtual one. I joined the Google Meet with an excitement. I can't believe I am in my second interview. After 3 long years, I stayed away from it. I was very pleased to even be in the Google Meet, although I might not get the position. I don't care. I am very proud of what I have done. So do you think I get the position or not?
You got it.
And yes, 3 weeks later, I got a message saying, congratulations, Nashita, you have passed our interview and you have chosen to be our secretary and this is your appointment letter. I got it. My second interview and I passed. Although it quite hurts that I did not qualify to be one of their committee, but being a secretary is better than nothing at all. So from this moment of my life, I start to have a new mindset. I come across this quote years ago and I simply just cannot forget the words. And I will hold this quote as my principle until the day I succeed. The quote goes, it is better saying, I can't believe I did that, than saying, I wished I did that. Because invisibility is much worse than failure. And being courage is the feeling of fear, but face it anyways. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause to Nashita. Woo! Wow. We have such great speeches tonight, and I'm really looking forward to our evaluation later. Next, I would like to invite Rachel Sim from Quayside Toastmaster Club to evaluate the speaker's 3 speech. Over to you, Rachel.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the night or of the evening. May I have the... Yes, thank you. I would like to ask to spotlight the speaker, Nashita, or you prefer I call you Nash? Yes, thank you. So Nash, may I know that are you the first time deliver your speech?
For public speaking, yes.
I don't think so, because from your speech that you delivered tonight, I feel that you are an experienced speaker. so impressed about your presentation tonight, which is I saw you stand up, which most of the speakers do not do it, but you did it. Congratulations.
Woo!
As a first timer or icebreaker, I know you better, and your speech actually meet the speech objective for tonight. Congratulations for this area as well. And something that I noticed, you are confident. You are not look like how you explain or you told us about your first experience of the interview, which you were down that time. But since you're able to share with us, I believe you already break through. Although from the emotional portion, you need some time to go through it. Agree? Yes. And there's one area I observe you may want to do it a little bit better, which is about your speech that a bit fast. And I would like to propose to add in a little bit of the pause. Like for example, when you mention about your summary, you may want to I heard that there are two sentences you have, but I can merely remember the second sentence, which is you wish you did that. So actually, your first sentence is very important to me as well. It's just when I probably my mind work a little bit slow, then when I manage to capture the first sentence, then you already go into the second sentence. So I would like to propose you to add in a little bit more of the pause over there, so that I can capture your nice quote, right? So as a summary, I don't feel that you are the first timer to deliver your speech because of the way you stand up and the way that you deliver. And the area that you might want to look into is add in a little bit of the pause so that as an audience, I'm able to catch your uh, your summary, the good quote that you already provided to us. So congratulations again, and you meet the speech objective, which is the icebreaker. Thank you. Back to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Right. Thank you,
Thank
Rachel.
you.
All right. Thank you, Rachel. Right. So now we are going to move forward with the technical reports. Do we have a counter report?
And Nashita had one well and one so and pause because of the emotion expression. So the awards for the evening goes to, and last but not least, the best speaker award for tonight goes to, dang, 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 Nashita. Congratulations, Nash. Well done. All right, smile.
1, 2, 3, smile. Awesome.
All right.
Done.
Well done.